What's up, everybody? Hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. Sharing some financial knowledge today, and hopefully you guys get some good information and maybe a little bit different perspective by the time we're done here. So in episode 3, I left off that we are liquidating and trading, and we are selling our house. So I wanted to elaborate on that and to why we think that is the best financial decision for ourselves. And now I do want to start off by saying that this video is not sponsored, paid for, and I'm not being paid by the company that I'm going to be talking about today, but I do really feel that their teachings have benefited my life and have changed it for the better. So I do want to take the time and energy to share what I've learned from them, and hopefully you guys can apply them as well. So the company that I learned how to trade through, their name is Infinite Prosperity. Now, when I take the time to share that with some people, I tend to get a lot of feedback that, oh, that sounds like a scam. I don't know if I should trust them. Blah, 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 blah. But I have firsthand experience with them. I've been with them since 2013, so I can honestly say that no, they're not a scam, and I do believe in their teachings, or I wouldn't be taking the time to share them and make this video. And in their first lesson, they take the time to explain that infinite prosperity is actually a formula, and it is A divided by E minus PI equals prosperity. What that means is your assets divided by your expenses minus your passive and semi-passive income equals your prosperity. Now, if you think of money in a little bit different sense of how rich you are by how much money you have in your bank account, but instead of how much money you have can buy you your quality of life that you want to live. So say for example, if you have $5,000 in your bank account, and it costs you $5,000 to live each month, then your prosperity would be 1 month if you have no passive or semi-passive income. But if you inject semi-passive and passive income into that equation, you can buy yourself forward. So if you have $5,000 in your bank account, it costs you $5,000 to live, but you have $2,500 of semi-passive and passive income, then you would essentially be doubling how much you can buy yourself into your future. You would have $5,000 going out of your bank account, $2,500 going in, but it would cost you $2,500 from your assets going forward. So you'd be able to buy yourself 2 months in that scenario. Now where it gets interesting is once your semi-passive and passive income either equals or is greater than your expenses, then you don't have to dip into your assets, and your prosperity becomes infinite prosperity. That's where the name comes from. So our 3 objectives towards financial independence or infinite prosperity would be increasing our liquid assets, decreasing our expenses, and increasing our semi-passive and passive income. Now, bringing it back to why we believe selling the house is a correct financial decision, it is because luckily the real estate market is up. So we invested in the real estate market with this house and it rose, so we do have a profit. So if we liquidate that profit to build our liquid assets, because I can't chip off a chunk of this counter, go down to the bank and buy a plane ticket with it, we're gonna have to sell the house to realize that profit. And also, the majority of our expenses do come from this house. Our mortgage, all the utilities, everything such as that. That's almost, not all, but it's a big chunk of our expenses. So we're reducing our expenses, and then our trading system is based off of how much liquid assets you have. So the more liquid assets you have, the more potential profit you can gain with your trading. So that would be increasing your passive and semi-passive income through trading. Now there is a 4th step, but you guys are gonna have to go sign up and check that out because I can't give away all their content for free. And that kind of covers, because trading isn't a guaranteed income, and step 4 is kind of covers that whole scheme of things of sustainability. But like I said, it is just, that whole lesson is free with just your guys' email. Again, I'm not being paid, but I do believe in their teachings wholeheartedly, and I want to share them with you guys. And we are actually handing her car back to the dealership, which is leased, so we are going to be reducing our expenses again today. as well. So I'll bring you guys along with that. Guys, we're loaded up. I'm in my car. She's in her car. Right back there. And we are on our way to drop it off. Liquidate and trade is another big step. Glad you guys are with us to, yeah, experience this. This is big. I like it. Going down to one car. All right, we'll check back in at the dealership. I forgot her other key. Gotta get it. All right, we just got here. Gotta find my wife and turn in the car. Bring the extra key. Forgot this guy again. So we tried to make an appointment to drop the car off. We were told we didn't need an appointment, and now we're stuck here waiting. So yeah, another reason why we're happy to get out of this thing. All right, bye-bye. Down to one car. Oh, that sucked, but it's over with. That's why we got the lease. Didn't have to deal with selling it. Just hand it back. Had to wait 45 minutes or so, but it's done. One car. Liquidate and trade. And we're headed home. Ready to go buy another car, honey?
Hell no, never again.
All right, guys, I thought I'd wrap this up in the garage. Got the empty car stall behind us here. And I did want to touch again on why I think online educators are the way of the future and a little bit more beneficial than standard college. I've taken 4 different online courses that I've benefited each of them from in different ways, but I probably have a total of about $5,000 into my online education, and I've gained way more experience in that education than I would have going to college, in my opinion. And so instead of racking up $10,000 to $20,000, $30,000 in college debt, basically paid for it out of pocket, have lifetime access to it, I can study at my own pace. Obviously, we're gonna have to do our own due diligence, and whatever you guys wanna study and learn, you gotta make sure that they are not a scam, because I'm not saying there are no online scams out there, because that certainly is not the case. But there are some respectable, honest, good educators out there online. You guys can get some very high quality information at what is considered at this point a bargain price. Well, just wanna throw that out there. If you guys have any hesitations or any questions, you know, maybe just take your time, research the company a little bit more, dig into it, find the people that have purchased the product and see what they have to say. Some of them, like I said, there are scams, but there are some good ones out there as well. So I'll leave it there for now, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.